What up? It's your girl T. Let's get into the got for y'all. It's called What Are Friends For? Let's get up in here. Would you like your name to be? You know my name. It's Naya. Today is a big day for you. You've been unemployed for quite some time now, and after sending your resume to endless job offers, you're finally getting an interview with a really big company. That's dope. Like most humans on Earth, you don't care much about work, but you need one to survive. Right. Especially after spending all your savings on your last addiction, home recipe bowls. Why? For favorite cooking. Also, have unlimited access to hundreds of thousands of cooking recipes on the internet. So I'm all for having physical clothes. Reason is that they're vintage anyway, as we were saying. The interview we talked about, it's today. Currently, you're on your way there, going over your answers to the most common job interviews questions in your head. What makes you unique? Right? Desperate for work. What motivates you? Money! Why should we hire you? Because you need employees. You need employees. Stop playing. Easy peasy, your answers are full of confidence and charm, and you're sure you'll land this job. You're sure you'll land this job. You feel some confidence in yourself. You think you might be able to catch a bus, falling from the sky on the street, if you even see it happening. Am I realistic? If the chances are never zero, is your mind on cameras, waking you up while sending a sex notification makes you stop in your tracks, checking your phone? First you don't think you text messaged from your best friend David. Hey, can you come over? I need your help. This guy is unbelievable. You told him days ago that you had an appointment for an interview today at this hour, and now he's asking for help. Is he doing it on purpose? If it has been your friend since you were freshmen in high school, he's a bit of a handful, and you keep saving him from trouble. But you say he's your ride or die. You remember that one time in high school when David thought it would be fun to throw the classmates' chalkboard out of the window. That started a trend, and only a few weeks later, your school lost all of its chalkboards. At the time, it was funny, but you since grown older and you like to believe you matured as well. Vandalism doesn't really resonate with you much nowadays. However, David hasn't really had as much as of a character development as yourself. He still gets himself involved in the craziest situations. You're a bit apprehensive, but what he needs help with. Still, this guy is your best friend, and you feel like helping him out would be the right choice. With the interview, this is your golden chance to become a proper member of a society again. What should you do? Start! Job interview. Job interview. Job interview. Let's go to the interview. You know what? Sometimes you gotta do what's best for you. Right. You can't always be doing what others expect you to do. You're no pushover. This interview is going to be the change your life needs. You can feel it in your bones. So you go your intended way, leaving your friend on red. Sorry, David. You're in front of David's house. You knock on the door. Thoughts of you missing your interview still lingers in your mind. A sigh escapes you as the door finally opens and a voice full of worry greets you. Nanya! What's wrong, Bilski? He tackles you with a hug, making you stumble. Thank you so much for coming. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. Yeah, I had an interview. You effing up my interview. Well, actually, you did catch me at a bad time. David breaks the hug, and his happy expression changes to one of a shock. He looks like he's about to cry, and you feel terrible. He reminds you of a kicked puppy. No, it's fine. It was important anyway. Please don't make that face. It was important. It was important. Don't lie to him. Don't lie to him. David smiles sheepishly at your words. Lets you inside. Stepping into his living room, you looked around to see if there's anything that might require your immediate assistance, but you spot nothing. So, what do you need help with? David diverts his gaze, not making eye contact with you. He looks shy. Actually, before we get to that, there's something I need to tell you. What? Oh, oh, is this going where you think it's going? Is he going to confess to you? You expected this to happen someday. You're not too charming. Friendship was never an option with this guy, it seems. But you don't want to deal with this today. You need to act fast. You need to prepare mentally first, reject him right away. What, he called you over to clap cheeks? Is this what this is? Wait, before he continues his convo, could I use the bathroom? David looks surprised, but nods. Yeah, sure. You know where it is, right? You nod and think him shortly before making your way there. In front of the sink, you inhale and exhale slowly. Your heart is beating fast, and your mind is a mess. And yet, thinking that he is going to profess his eternal love to you. He called you over to clap cheeks over a job interview. It gives you the creeps. Leaving his house is high priority now. But another part of you pities David's confessing one's feelings is no easy task. Maybe he deserves this tiny bit of respect. And let's get out of here. Alright, let's face the confession. Yep, you're gonna listen to his confession and reject his properly. You leave the bathroom and back to the living room, grimacing when you see David. Before he notices your reaction, you change to a poker face. Everything okay? Yeah, so you were saying David is once again looking shyly around the room. Here it comes. Well, you know how I asked you to come here so you could help me, right? Yeah. It's just the thing I need help with is very unique, and I don't want you to be surprised by what I'm trying to say is I need you to trust me, okay? That's a weird way to start off a confession, but the guy for his choice of words. Perhaps he has a plan. Alright, what are we doing then? You see, follow me. Down into the basement. He brings you to the door that leads to the basement. It's rather spooky now that you think about it. At the same time, isn't this quite romantic? No. He's going to simulate a night dinner in his basement to properly reveal his love for you. Very interesting scenario. And also, once you can see your eccentric friend coming up with the moment he opens the door, you smell something. Something that smells really bad. Coming from somewhere deep in the basement. There's bad at cooking, but this bad, you stop before the stairs, your face scrunched up. It stink. David, what's that smell? Dead body, no. I think it might be the humidity. He lying. That's not how humidity smells. You know it's because your apartment bathrooms have trouble with ventilation and the walls are full of mold. You're curious now, so you follow him downstairs to the basement floor, unsure of what to expect. Dead bodies, dead bodies, dead bodies, dead bodies. Down in the basement, in the middle of the shadow, you spot what seems to be a body. A dead body. You can't suppress what you scream next. Thank God! Thank God for what? I thought you were going to confess to me. The heck? You're not even my type. Excuse me? Take that offense. Let it slide, cause we're not beefing. Perhaps you shouldn't have felt offensive at that, but you let it go. Yeah, we're not beefing. You take a deep breath and smile tightly. Let's forget about all of that, shall we? So, care to explain what's going on? As you can see, I got myself into quite a pickle. I'm pretty sure you can guess what I need for you. But let me ask you anyway. Could you help me get rid of this mess? No, no. Don't help him help. No, we're not helping. We're not getting involved in this ball of shiz. We're not helping. Your relationship being damned. You don't want to be an accomplice to a crime. No chance in heck. David seems to have been caught off guard by your answer. But, but why? I don't get it. You always help me out no matter what. Dude, be serious. Be serious, my ninja. You asking me to help you hide a murder. Well, guess I'll have to get rid of you too. No, we scrapping it. We scrapping for our lives. The heck? The fuck? David reaches out to you, but you dodge him. You run up the stairs, thinking of getting out of here as quickly as possible. Hey, don't run! Before you could touch the door, David grasps you by the back of your collar and pulls. You lose your balance without much support, fall down the stairs. Wait, I didn't mean to. You hit your head and you feel yourself expire. Yep, that's how you die. Not by your friend's hand. Well, technically, you did die by his hand, but it was an accident. Even David regrets having made such a mistake. That's just how it is. Sometimes your friends kill you with a knife. Sometimes he makes you stumble back and break your neck. It's friendship amazing. At least you no longer a doormat. Isn't friendship amazing? Let's take offense. You grab a very conventional place, break and swing it at him. Boom! Wham! Crash! If it is no longer moving or twitching, you take he is dead. Hooray! You finished your op. Now the real question is, what to do with two bodies? Somehow you managed to hide all the evidence by yourself. This whole experience has taught you something very important. Your ex-friend really was a bum. How come he couldn't deal with one dead body yet you managed to hide two? Unbelievable. You can say you were pretty happy you got rid of such a burden. And by burden you mean David, of course. Toxic friends is no more. Well, that has been what friends are for.